I have this tacit understanding that there's a reason why most people are sometimes. Like while I was growing up, there's always this respect for elderly people. So as someone like older than you, like 5 years, so there's this respect you give the person. But now it's now way different because these kids are now making so much money that they are now providing for their family right now. Like when then you see just 40 years old boy is already a breadwinner in the house. Like he don't really get every necessary thing he wants. He does not need to rely on his parents before they give him. So now he knows that he's so if you talk to him anyhow, it's going to give you back as it should be, which is actually very wrong. Like growing up, even if you buy an handset, you cannot bring it home because where did you get the money?
Where did you get the money? Yeah. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Yarns on Trends. And today we're going to be taking you on yet another journey. But before we start, I'd like to introduce myself. I'm your host, Prodigy. And I'd like to introduce my co-host to my left, the beautiful, sexy Christine Kelani, Miss Delulu.
Hi, guys. Welcome to yet another episode, and we hope you enjoy.
Okay. And the opinionated one, Miss Ira.
Hello, you guys. Nice to have you back on here and sit back and enjoy. Please don't skip, don't fast forward, don't do any of that. Watch till the very end.
Nice.
Love you.
Nice. Because we need that. And he's back again. The Yoruba demon.
Black boy, black hat.
How do you even describe yourself? Tall, 6 foot, dark chocolate, ladies man, Yoruba
that he's
demon.
not 6 foot tall.
Timini is back.
Trust me.
Hello everyone, it's good to be back here. I'm not saying I don't miss me, but based on one or two, I've missed you guys, so it's good to be here.
Now everywhere with the carry you come from. Asaba today, Lagos tomorrow. What's happening?
I'm good.
What's been happening with you since the last time you came on the show?
Yeah, I've been good, been chilling. Like one mini vacation based on one or two.
So what we're discussing today is modern day rudeness. It's something that is really ravaging the new generation of, should I call it the Gen Z? Okay, it's not a Gen Z thing anyways, but it's happening right now. From public places to social media spaces, and is a cause for concern because it seems like courtesy is fast becoming a tale of, a thing of distant lands.
Yeah.
So I'd like us to dissect the growing concerns.
Yeah.
And if there is anything we can actually do to bring back the kindness that people are used to be known for.
Well, in today's fast-paced world, I would say rudeness is now like a common thing in like they now establish rudeness in the various ways, like when you're having a conversation with someone, interruption, cyberbullying, and so on. And people, these Gen Zs, I would say Gen Zs basically, they just feel it's a norm to like be rude. And we need to like inculcate a kind of kindness into their eyes. Like that's the way I feel it's going to be like much better.
You said that like it's something
it's
easy to do.
Easy, yeah.
Like you could just call somebody and instill kindness in their heart.
I actually do not agree with you.
Okay.
Because you said it's a Gen Z thing. I don't think that it's actually a Gen Z thing.
But it's mostly Gen Z though.
But I also would like to believe that Gen Zs are quite open-minded.
Right.
And they are they are really, really kind. They're like, so I think being rude is just like a what do I say? Like it's like a facade.
Okay.
Not like it's a good thing because they feel like elderly people do not always mind their business. Like as a Yoruba girl, of course, we're respectful and all of that. But I also, there are some times I'm also forced to be like rude to elderly people because they do not just mind their business. Elderly people these days they are not. I don't understand it. I don't get it. Like
you said that like it's a general thing. Like all the elderly people just don't mind their business.
Some, aside from not minding their business, they also think that they can get away with being rude
to just any
very rude and very, 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 very insensitive.
You know, if it was like say 20 years ago, you wouldn't be saying this thing you're saying.
Yes,
right
that's
now.
what I'm saying. Gen Zs are. This is like.
I think the world is evolving.
He already said that this is a fast-paced century. The world is evolving.
The world is evolving, but then can we agree that most older people are actually rude in some cases?
Yes.
Because these are things we see everywhere. I understand respect should be like
reciprocal.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Not even. I just feel like it should be a normal thing. I feel as a human being, you should respect everybody. Yeah. But then I feel like as much as you respect people have breaking points. I would respect you if you keep disrespecting me as a human being. Like if you continuously do things to trigger me and hurt my ego, there's definitely a point I would actually talk back. Even with children, when you are unnecessarily mean to children, they would respect you. They'll give you that benefit of doubt. So actually, like, oh, this is my senior.
Yeah.
And then you notice it gets to a point they do not rate you anymore, and they will literally act any way they feel to you. Yeah. That's because you already lost your respect.
Yes.
Yeah, for those who actually lost their respect actually. But these days you see people, there are a whole lot of people who just don't even give two fucks if you're even without disrespecting them.
I feel like some of those people are mean girls. I'm saying girls especially because
mean girl. I do not like being a mean girl is not cute. Please
let me just make something like clear. I have this tacit understanding that there's a reason why most people are rude. Sometimes, like while I was growing up, there's always this respect for elderly people. So like someone like older than you, like 5 years, so there's this respect you give the person. But now it's now way different because these kids are now making too much money that they're now providing for their family right now. Like, you know, when then you see just young, 14 years old boy is already a breadwinner in the house. Like, he don't really get every necessary thing he wants. He does not need to rely on his parents before they give him. So now he knows that he's on top of the world. So if you talk to him anyhow, he's going to give you back as it should be, which is actually very wrong. Like, growing up, even if you buy an handset, you cannot bring it home because where did you get the money?
Where did you get the money? Yeah.
You said something now. You said if you talk to him anyhow. Yeah. I don't think these boys will just wake up and decide to be rude.
Yes.
I think there's always something to prompt the other. I think people always feel like, oh, just because you are older than me, or just because I am in a better place than you are, or just because I feel like I'm older than you are, I'm going to say whatever I choose to you. And you have to take it because I am maybe I'm more experienced or I'm wiser.
Very well.
And it is not the case all the time.
It's not the case all the time. But in most cases, these people are making excess money. Like, you know, when I'm too comfortable.
And most of the time with that money comes pride.
Pride. That's what I'm trying to, like, that's why I'm even adding. Because, like, you know, when growing up there's this, you have to attain a stage that, okay, yes, it gets to, you can't even get to your head. Do you understand? Like, let me just explain it like in simple terms. It means that, okay, person will never get to, like, you don't have it right now, right? You get out, you always maintain yourself. Like at the age of so you've not had something. But now that you've gotten it at a younger age, if you had gotten it at a younger age, like way before, you get how you go to carry yourself way different from other people should. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Yeah. So you just,
I feel it's normal though.
It's not normal.
I think some of this
normal about it.
I think no, there's a certain level of points you'd get to in life.
Right.
I think so many things about you will change.
Right.
So I think that's just it. But then being rude is not a thing. Like, I don't think it is a thing. Like I said before, for somebody to just wake up and be rude, either the person is naturally mean or something prompted it.
I also think
but a whole lot of people that then if we put it that way, then a whole lot of people are naturally mean.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes,
like,
these days.
People are actually naturally mean.
I think some of these things are mostly on social media because some of these people always see they like to see it. My outtake is that people like when people see them as savage or wicked. So they like to say mean things, mean stuff to people on social media, things that you cannot even say to people in real life. They say it online, because I think Nigerians, people, I've seen this thing on Twitter where somebody said that Nigerians are the meanest set of people that he has ever come across, because they went under like a white person's page and they started commenting mean stuff. To us Nigerians, we know that it's cruise.
Funny how
but
they
to
think
them
is a flex.
Exactly. So I think people just like to, come across as being mean on social media,
and
so people can say that.
And some girls are actually mean in real life.
Like growing up here, we all grew up with banting each other, and it was just normal. But once I start banting another person, that like just like saying, if you are close with someone, I can bant the person, you might not even be in the person. But make another outsider now bant you. Just like, do you understand? And it's just a normal cruise to Nigerians.
It's really crazy in Nigeria, though, because I don't know if any of you were aware of the issue between South Africa and Nigeria some weeks back, where they started ordering boats from South Africa there. And when Nigeria clapped back, they see Shege.
I think
they ordered all their boats.
You don't mess with Nigerians.
I think Nigerians are just that way.
You can't mess with Nigerians.
So you can.
When it
now,
they are too extra. That's the thing. They
do it to us. Not to talk about people outside.
But I think we should not consider that as being rude, because they started it. But what I consider...
No, I'm talking about them being mean.
Yeah. Nigerians can be mean. If you come for Nigerians, just expect the worst, the absolute worst. For Nigerians. But being rude, like, there's some people that you just text them, and the tone of the response, you just know that
this person is rude.
This person is unnecessarily. Like, what is wrong with you?
Like, I remember.
Relax. Like, calm down now. Relax.
It's this new generation. That's what I'm trying to say.
I don't even think it's this new generation.
Have you had conversation with someone and you be talking to the person, the person be pressing phone?
Do you know that? I don't think it is this new generation.
No,
I think it has to do with...
Because you cannot do it before.
No.
You would not do it.
Do you know that in some cases, some people expect that you respect them. They don't even know... They don't know how old you are, but they expect that you just call them auntie or brother. So when you don't do that, they are unnecessarily really, 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 really mean
I get you.
Okay. How about I wanted to purchase boots, and I asked someone like, okay, do you have any vendor who sells original boots and blah 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 blah? And this girl sent a number, like, okay, tell her you're from so person. And I messaged this person like, hello, the first hello, who are you?
Jesus.
Who are you? And I was like,
business owners.
Is that how to respond? Don't you do business? Say your name now. Where did you get my number from? She was already attacking me like, oh, this person is one of them who came from blah blah blah. Where did you get my number from? Until I mentioned, Tomison sent me your number. I actually want to buy a book, but I've lost interest. I'm not interested anymore.
But I'm also going to give some of these business owners the benefit of the doubt. Some of them are really unprofessional. They've seen shege. But shege. Some also it's just the shege that drives them to do all of this. Because as a business owner myself, somebody texted me. Like, I think that if you're texting somebody that doesn't know you, that doesn't
go straight to the point.
Like, introduce yourself.
I'm talking about hello. From hello, you attack the person.
Yeah.
That was rude.
That was unprofessional. Like, at least
no proper.
Like,
good
just good afternoon. And from that, if the person doesn't say anything further, then okay, you know that you can come at that person. But when somebody texts you first and says hello, my first thing is anxiety.
I'm not the person now too.
Yeah.
I'll give the person like time.
Yeah, to talk. Like, I just want you to talk, because it's not... What comes to my head is not...
Because you do business.
Yeah. I want to see what you're up to. I want to see what you want to say. I want to hear what you have to... But sometimes this shege too much. Like,
actually.
Which shege?
As a business person...
People would randomly text you for the most stupid reasons. Like...
Somebody texted me with a new number. Normal Irie. That is not a business owner. When you text me and you just say hello, my anxiety skyrockets. I want to know. Just respond. Let me know what it is. Let me know who you are.
Yeah.
I respond with hello. Good afternoon. What do you want? Next thing. He just said something really stupid. And I'm like, Jesus. Like, why are people like that? I think some Nigerians also, they make it really hard for people to be kind. That's what I'm trying to say. They make it hard for you to be kind. Because as you're trying to be kind to them, they are giving you unnecessarily stupid energy, like frustrating you, and you just be like, what is wrong with you? Just get away from my face. And some people just come across as being mean when they do that. People don't, I like to say that people complain for your reaction. They don't see what they did. That brought that reaction.
They trigger you. They now wait for your reaction.
Yeah.
And then they now hold you. They now blame you for your reaction. You can't trigger me and then start blaming me for my reaction. You can't do something that will trigger me. And when I react or when I blow out, you now tell me that, you're blowing out. See my hand, though. My hands are, I surrender. But you came at me.
But the thing is, being rude is on a different level. Like this, now we have these ones that they call being rude, being sassy.
Sassy.
But
I know they take nonsense. No nonsense.
You're not sassy, you're just being rude.
You're being uncultured and uncool.
Exactly.
But you have a conversation with just normal conversation and she just says, oh, let me just be sassy and just give him a little bit of my other side.
Razzle dazzle.
Yo!
Do you get some girls you will even compliment them as a fellow girl and be like, oh, you look good. And the next thing they're being all mean and I'm like, calm your balls down.
But I just feel it's just this new generation. Because while we were growing up, it get how we get respect.
I don't think it's
Do you know what I'm saying? Let me explain something serious respect. Like, I don't key on too much respect though. I respect people. Because I know that, okay, yes, even if I see a small child, I would not disrespect the child.
Of course.
Because I know, say, if I disrespect the child, anything we I see, now I go get.
But you know that this your school of thoughts has to do with you being this new generation.
Yeah, but let me explain this new generation. This new generation, they key on being sassy.
Nah, not everybody.
Not everybody.
I'm being saucy. Now I'm just saying, like, most of them, I'm not generalizing here, but most of them feel just say, oh I want to be saucy, and they need to know that I have this other side of me.
I'm a weary psycho.
But you can actually be chilled and be patient and like, oh, this person does not even know me. I can also give you that side. Do you understand?
But I think people mistake setting boundaries and being rude. Yeah, I can set boundaries to you or with you without being rude to you.
Now that's the issue I have with elderly people. They don't respect boundaries.
Yeah, exactly. So if I set a particular boundary,
when you now blow up, that only budget.
Do you get? And I don't think just elderly people. I think even your mates.
See, I respect people. Like, no, but I see there's a limit where I get to, like, there was a day I had a conversation with somebody. He was at fault clearly. But because he's way older.
They will never take
and it was like,
accountability for their actions.
I have your age at home.
They never take accountability for their actions.
Even people without children, they don't just want to take accountability for their actions because they feel like, oh, because I'm older, you should say sorry when they are wrong.
See, some parents don't understand boundaries too. They just feel, okay, yes, now my son,
my child, I can't do anything.
Yeah,
but it's actually like way too.
And you know, way back in the olden days, all those things won't happen because you feel, oh, it's my duty to just respect them no matter what they do.
Yes.
Do you get? But now people are aware. You get? So that's why children now can actually stand up to their parents and say, mommy, that's wrong.
And that's what people say as being rude. When you stand up for yourself.
The parent is rude.
But when you stand up for yourself, there's even a way you portray.
You portray it.
But you don't like, see, even if you stand up for yourself and you don't say it in the right manner, you are being rude.
Yes.
That's the honest truth. But there's a way you see, I sat my pops down one time. And we had a conversation. I told him that all these things you are doing, it's there, no. You don't do it now.
No, be now.
And I told him that, okay, yeah, I get you. But you guys don't understand so many things.
They do not. I don't think that they do.
Do you understand? You guys don't understand so many things. And I made him understand. Okay, if it was then, you would have passed with it. But now it's different.
Really,
so
really different.
The way the world is moving here, you evolve with it, but you don't evolve completely that, okay, yes, because you are evolving and you're just trying to
because right now this whole new trend of being rude and all is already eroding the old courtesy we used to have.
And the social media space is now making it too
toxic.
So much. You get into a comment section and you just see somebody being really unkind.
Like
unjust disrespecting you. Maybe it's one tiny minion. Just with his keypad, just pressing.
I made a comment like last week. It was somebody's wedding, a popular person's wedding, and then this person went under the comment section of a lifestyle. This Bella Ninja thingy. The person said, "Oh, Offset and Cardi B of Nigeria. Like somebody was getting married and you add their country to say Offset and you know the current situation of,
yeah.
and I had to tell the person, this is a really, really mean comment. Like, why would you say this? Next thing, Olori Buruku.
Some people are actually
like, why do people feel like they just need to be really mean?
No, I feel like some people just project,
and there were a lot of people laughing at that comment, laughing on
under their
people.
insecurities.
People hide under their insecurities with being mean. Like, now that you see some people, they might feel insecure by a particular thing about themselves, and then they might see it in you, and then they will say so many mean things to you just to feel good about themselves.
Yeah,
which is wrong though.
Very wrong.
Because these all these little comments,
actually goes a very long way.
Lot of bad to the person reading.
The person might act like it's doing nothing. Like you might have a strong front, but at the end of the day, we're all humans. There's some things that people will say to you. It will sting, and you think about it.
People, I feel really ought more. Yeah, I feel like I prefer you even hit me than say certain things.
I'm very particular with words. Like whatever you say to me, I hold on to it. So I don't just talk to people anyhow. Like I pick my
people
words.
People will be like, I have a thick skin. But
there's no how you can have it. It will get to penetrate.
There's a words that will get to you.
You might act like it's not getting to you, but you know it deep down. It gets to you. And words are like eggs. Once spoken, it can't.
You can't just take it back.
I just feel like
people don't understand.
We need to extend grace.
But then let's not forget
people are going
mean girls. Like
mean girls are the worst.
What joy do you derive in being mean? Like I'm a lady, I'm giving up this mean, and I find mean girls very no. Some people are just naturally mean.
Yes, but there's always a story.
But then no matter your story, it doesn't justify you being unnecessarily mean.
Maybe she was neglected, or she saw so many traumatic experiences.
Or she did not come from a happy home.
Exactly.
Some of them. That's not
excuse enough to be mean to people.
Because I have seen people with the most broken homes still being very, very nice, very polite, very cultured.
You should not trauma dump. Trauma dumping is the worst.
Can you say home training self not 2 days like before again?
There's just like home training.
You train.
I told my boss
you train yourself.
There was I understand home training, but there was a point in my life that I dropped home training. I had to think, this is a choice. Should I do this? Should I do this? Because home training, you will forget about home training eventually.
There's some children that even came out
but there are some things you pick from. There are things I picked while growing up that I can never drop, bro.
True, but there's
a point in your life that
will help you become
cultured. That you have to pick. Right, should I do this? Should I do this?
There's some kids that grew up
definitely. But now relating it to the topic right now,
I understand.
That's what we're talking about.
But there are also some children that grew up in the most moral households and
they still
turn out terrible.
They're terrible.
So I just think this thing is it's
a choice. It's you.
I think it is a choice.
Not just you. The environment. So many things affects a man or molds a person.
But it takes you. It takes you yourself to work on it. Like work on yourself.
You have to be self-aware.
Yes, self-awareness is so important. I
exactly
love self-awareness so much.
We're supposed to go there, but that's part of the thing.
Big preacher of self-awareness. If you know me, you know that self-awareness is not just important, it is sexy, it is really, really nice. Just know
a lot of girls can't even keep a relationship because of this. Yes.
Yeah, I think I would like this.
Can't.
No comment.
Because it's true.
It's not totally true. Can we talk about how disgusting some men attitudes are actually?
Yeah, honestly.
Like men have really
see.
No, okay, yeah, we understand that.
We're not cut some people. Let's not even make it gender based. Some people have really disgusting
90% of men are not self-aware. They don't know that. 80, yeah.
90 is too much.
80% of men are not self-aware. And you expect somebody that is self-aware to be with you that you are not only tone deaf, you don't know how to read the room, You are not an empath. You are
no
cold.
common sense.
You lack everything that you're supposed to have as an adult. The only thing that you have.
The only thing you want to do is.
What
The only thing you want to do is. The only thing you want to do is be a leader. You just want to.
The only thing you have is your iPhone and your dreads.
I beg, let me ask Harry. No, Harry. Let me ask Christine too. Maybe she said chop one recently.
No, the thing is,
we are talking about.
No, the honest truth about men is
very honest.
some men don't understand situations. They don't read the room.
They do not.
It boils down to emotional intelligence.
Thank you very much.
Exactly.
Like they don't pay attention. They don't listen.
80% of men are not emotionally intelligent at all. They just.
Some people don't. They don't listen, but they just talk too much.
I don't just say men, though. I say generally. Even some ladies are
some
not.
ladies who are worse. There's a particular set of ladies that you cannot even stay with.
Yes. I like to say that people like to say that communication is this, communication is that, but it takes two to tango.
Two to tango, yeah.
When you're having a communication with somebody, you want to listen. You don't just listen to respond. Most of us these days, we listen to respond. You just want to talk back, but you have to listen.
And if you are not saying it from my point of view, there's no point to talk.
And it takes self-awareness to do that. And I think that when you don't have self-awareness, that's when you become rude. Somebody is coming up. Someone is coming off to you as being hurt by something that you said.
And
then the next thing you have to do is become defensive.
And then you now screenshot and post that.
They don't have that empathic.
Yeah.
It's not
no empathy. Yeah. No empathy.
You know, when you don't read the room, I come to you and say, "Oh, this is the situation," and you don't read, just crack up. Or
I come to you and I say, "I need your help" or something, and the next thing you do is I'm using it, and you screenshot and post. No empathy. No, nothing. You are not reading the room. No emotional intelligence.
I even find people that post chats of
it might not
other
be
people. I find it
might not be me wanting to
weird or irritating.
It might not be me wanting to ask you for money.
Unless it is a fun conversation, maybe something
funny
conversation. But I feel personal conversations that I see some girls will actually post it. If you're not saying this, Claire, you don't need this.
The men do it too, yes, but let's it just all boils down to.
Or imagine a lady coming to meet you as a man, and then you just post it on your status like.
The thing is,
it boils down to who you are as a person. It boils down to who you are.
So, is there anything this society can do about this?
I don't even think there's anything.
There is.
We are the society.
We are the society. It takes a personal decision to change.
First of all,
change stands with you.
We have to reduce the whole too much respect, because we Nigerians we carry respect
on our heads, and we are the most disrespectful set of humans.
So we have to reduce too much respect, because what's too much respect? If you disrespect me, I will disrespect is sharp. See, I used to say this again: respect is reciprocal.
Simple
is reciprocal. If you disrespect me, I will give you as the hot. Because no, the truth is that there are some situations that there's someone that like I work here. We used to go. Yeah, they give I say I don't care, because I feel I respect people a lot.
Yes.
But because I respect people, it doesn't mean that you enter this space, I was start fidgeting. No, I was not brought up that way. I will face you like, yo,
I like to tell people
this is me.
Some people actually just like people to be scared of them.
I like to tell people that I not find my mouth. I'm really, really outgoing. Okay, maybe I'm not. I might look mean, but I don't just come up. I don't ever talk to. I never curse at people. Like that's one of the biggest green flag that I have. I don't curse. Even if you make me mad, I won't curse you. But I always say it's no find my mouth. If you say something that I find disrespectful,
I hate then
I will go down the gutter. I will not be the bigger person. I'm not a bigger person. I will dance concom below. I will dance concom below with you. If you go down, I will dance it with you. So I feel like people should always also.
I don't think the bigger person will cost you, like, because people will always see you as being the bigger person. You can, but I think if you are doing it all the time, I think people will continue to disrespect you.
I think people should tame their demons. You should not tell me because you have anger issues, you now come at me. Me that I don't have anger issues, I will go down the gutter with you. I will dance concom below with you. Because you can't tell me, oh,
you can't have anger issues and still be respectful.
Or you tell me that
people.
I'm Aries, I be naturally clinical. Are you mad? I'm Leo. I'm this. Me say, boy, Danima. Me say Tiger. I'm a Libra. I'm clinical.
We the society can actually like preach kindness, because first, if
there will always be mean people, there will always be mean people.
You can curb it a little bit, but first thing, respect. I respect everybody. I respect you, but there's a level at which we can get at each other. There's a level at which we should understand that there's this personal space. don't exceed. Oh, you don't pass your boundary.
But
retreat.
I think Nigerians generally do not understand boundaries. They see boundaries as you being stuck up or stubborn.
Yeah.
So if I put you in one space, and you now decide that no, that's not where I want to be. You want to go and cross boundary. If I now come at you now tell me that no, you are wicked or you are mean. But you don't know that you just crossed your boundaries. Nigerians do not understand boundaries. They don't understand. They like to say boundaries a lot, but I don't think they understand.
And it's when you now put them in their place.
In their place. Exactly. That's when they now start to say, you are rude though. That girl, she's rude though. Rude girl. But you crossed your limits. People, they need to, you might be close to me, but that doesn't mean that you should not do things that you would not take. Nigerians, not even Nigerians, people tend to do things that they can't take to people. Me, before I do anything,
things you can't.
Before I do anything to somebody, I think about it. Will I be mad? Would I like it if they do the same thing to me? Then I will just rest, because people don't think like that. They just they like to see. They like to say, oh, make I do this thing.
Or test your patience.
Make I do this thing first. Then make I see what she go do. Make I see. If you now do that, then I say, oh, this is your other side, though. This is your
people
other
always
side.
take your
anger as your other side.
As your true colors.
True colors, exactly. And that's not like. I think that
it's actually my true color. See, I'm
use it to paint your room. Use it to paint your house. I think Nigerians they like to embrace a lot of big words, but they don't like to act on them. They like to say, oh, I'm a big fan of mental health, clinical. But it is this same you that will see somebody online and be saying that your mate is mad.
Mental health in Nigeria.
Somebody will come out. Somebody will come out and say that, oh, I'm going through this. You that you're always saying I'm a big mad. You say now your mate they mad for clinical.
Go yaba.
And the same person will say that
the kind of things people even drop on social media, so they will be like, man, how now?
Don't you have a conscience?
Another thing is, get how person go do one bad thing. If he goes to social media like this, she would find a quote. He will find a quote that we
I'm Capricorn.
Not just Capricorn.
I have anger issues.
I'm like, nah.
I like. I'm this. So silent treatment is my first thing to get. If you don't carry yourself away from my front,
nonsense to back up their shit, and it's actually wrong.
I think that everybody likes to think that they are good people. That's where the problem comes from. We like to think that we are good people. To an extent, I said I'm
actually good people.
I'm not a good person.
To an extent,
we're actually good
people. To an extent, I am.
Nigerians are actually good people.
Nigerians generally though.
We're actually good people, but
minus me.
We don't understand so many things. We just feel cruise.
We just like to hold the terminologies, but we don't actually digest or work on them. We just like to hold it so that people will say that okay, this one says sabi something, but you don't work on it. You don't do anything. You just hold it in your hands, and it doesn't. You don't ingest it. You don't learn. You don't. I think Nigerians are just.
We are there. We are getting there.
Nah.
Well.
I should be an alien.
As far as this, it should be an alien.
Yes.
As far as this topic is concerned, I just feel everybody self-awareness, just like we said, is really, really important. And people have to, we as a people have to do something fast before we lose it.
Yeah.
Because it gets worse and worse every day.
We've almost lost it.
We lost it already.
It does.
So it's just crazy. It's just crazy. And we need to bring our kindness back. But it's just like you calling for Niger to be good overnight.
We are Nigerians, so we should start with ourselves.
We need to bring back emotional intelligence. Just be emotionally intelligent. Like, you don't have to be a lot of things, but once you have emotional intelligence, people know that, oh, this person at least.
Yeah.
When you're emotionally intelligent, at the same time you are kind, because you just know that, okay, this is not what I'm supposed to do. This is what I'm supposed to. You just know
self-aware of what is going on.
You just know it. Once you have that, you have everything already. But
don't dish out what you can't take.
But no, we are very blind.
First.
We are very, very blind.
Nigerians should please practice what they preach to.
Thank you very much.
You
are a good person on social media, but you real life, you're a wild animal.
No, that's a funny thing.
You are preaching good.
Actually crazy.
On social media, you're a good person, but people
it's not even only social media.
People that come in contact with you know that you are a wild animal. You should be
very terrible person.
You should be in the zoo.
We always like we are very judgmental. Yes. This person was caught doing something. Yo, you're also guilty of the same shit, but you come online.
Now I always say something.
Now they can't be thief, right? Right. Like Nigerians, not just
We need to do
we
more.
as
We
a
need to do
people,
We need
better.
to
we
do
need
better.
to do
Yeah.
better.
We need to do better.
Yes, we need to do better.
Well, we'll keep this short. We can't say too much
Yeah.
to people. I believe
Yes.
everybody needs to, just like we said, need to train themselves to do better.
And share love.
And
Very
share love.
important.
It's very
Practice what you
important.
preach.
Well, with this, we've come to the end of another episode of Youngs and Friends.
Yes, sir.
Like, subscribe, comment. Please always comment,
And share
always
too.
share, because it helps us. It helps other people to see us. And we need this. We need to grow our community, and we cannot do it alone. We need you guys. We need your support. So please like, share, subscribe to our channel. And we would like to appreciate the Yoruba Dimo, Timini, for coming on set yet again.
It's good to be here.
I think we're still going to have you one more time before you travel now, right?
Yeah,
Whatever.
like, say you don't miss me.
Whatever.
Like, say you don't miss. Okay.
Whatever. Whatever.
Especially that one. That right on.
Thank God you said that. Whatever.
This one go. So till we come your way again, keep watching Youngs on Trends. Peace out.
Bye, guys.